Ladies, I'm here on the show. Excuse me, I'm professional. We're here on the show, talking about NFL. I know done my news video earlier today, so if you haven't watched that, go watch that. But always some injuries to talk about, and just NFL other news. I ran at least more injury news for the hashtag Chargers per Ian Rappaport. And Steelers rookie offensive tackle Joe Alt suffered a MCL sprain in Sunday's loss and is expected to miss some time, sources say, but it's nothing surgical. But he'll probably miss 2 to 3 weeks, I'd say. I think Jordan Love had that same thing. He's missed week 2 and week 3, so it'll probably be like a 3 week thing. But that's going to be big for that matchup against the Kansas City Chiefs, week 4. Also, Justin Herbert, he is also dealing with an aggravated ankle injury. He re-aggravated that ankle injury, ankle sprain, sources say. And while offensive tackle Rashawn Slater has a strained pec. There are 2 key offensive linemen injured. Justin Herbert re-aggravating that ankle. Man, so many injuries. Like, the Chiefs might get a free game here. That's really what's going to happen. And offensive injuries are never good, not to mention when your QB already has an ankle injury and gets hurt again. Joe Alt, it's a big loss, man, because he's been really good this season so far as a rookie. So whoever plays quarterback, whether Justin Herbert somehow starts or Heineke plays, whoever plays quarterback for the Chargers will likely be without both starting tackles this week, which is less than ideal against Chris Jones and those Kansas City Chiefs. Well, that said, just don't let Herbert starting in and hurt his ankle. They just rest him this week. Like, it's going to be tough for them to win. So the Steelers are signing veteran offensive tackle Calvin Anderson per Mike Garofalo. Sources say Anderson, who was released off IR by the Patriots last month, worked out for Pittsburgh today, as their rookie offensive tackle Trey Faltano was placed on injured reserve the other day. So I don't know if this guy's any good. I'd say probably not. He's not. I'd say not. He probably won't play a snap. He's just there for depth for now. So, even more bad news for the Raiders after losing yesterday to the Panthers. This Raiders safety, per Tom Pelissero, Marcus Epps suffered a torn ACL in Sunday's loss to Carolina, per sources. Just brutal news for Las Vegas and Epps, a team leader who had started every game since signing last year, so there's no other damage, so he'll be ready for 2025, but he's set to be a free agent in March. Man, that's a tough loss for the Raiders defense, but he wasn't doing much besides taking bad angles and getting juked by rookie receivers at the goal line, so hate that he's hurt towards ACL, but he really wasn't that great for him. So some tough news. Lions pass rusher Marcus Davenport suffered what appears to be a serious and significant elbow injury in Sunday's game, sources say. Davenport, who put a sleeve on it and tried to return, could be lost for the season. He's currently undergoing more tests, and it was confirmed by Coach Dan Campbell. Marcus Davenport has now confirmed this is now a season-ending injury. So that's tough. It really sucks for him, because I think Marcus Davenport's a solid player. But he only plays a few games a year. It feels like nobody knows. Like, last 2 years, he's played a total of 7 games. So, it's hard to know if he's good or not. It's hard to know if he's good or not because he barely plays. Because he's always hurt. So, the Commanders have elevated defensive end Andre Jones Jr. and cornerback Bobby Price from the practice squad. So, that's an indication Emmanuel Forbes is trending towards being out this week. Well, they didn't want to get embarrassed in front of a national audience. So maybe it's a healthy scratch. Which I wouldn't be surprised. So, some good news for the Vikings per Tom Pelissero. QB Sam Darnold's MRI revealed a knee bruise and no structural damage per source. God is good. No injury for Sam Darnold. They have a really good system over there, but you can say, oh, even if people will say this stupid thing, even if he missed time, whoever's behind him would win. The system too. The guy who's behind went 0-3 last year, and now they Nick Mullins. Nick Mullins can win football games, but he'll also lose them with bad decisions and noodle throws. So, might as well get that Sam Darnold apology form out. I will be signing that Sam Darnold apology form. But Antonio Pierce wanted to see if Aiden O'Connell gave the offense a spark and wouldn't rule out a QB change this week. So there's a chance we could see a quarterback change with the Las Vegas Raiders. So they might bench Gardner Minshew, but he's kind of blaming everybody else and not putting any accountability on himself. Soon he'll run out of fingers to point at. As a head coach, you gotta take some accountability. And the offensive coordinator you hired, we knew he wasn't any good. That's why I was critical of the Raiders heading into this year, was their offense. The offense doesn't get better until Luke Getsy is gone. He wasn't good with the Bears. I don't know how he got another chance. He's trying to Pierce is trying to put the blame on someone other than himself. But also, Luke Getsy should blame, some of that blame should go to Luke Getsy as well. The offense has been bad. Minshew, he was good against the Ravens, but that's it. I don't know. But it looks like we're going to get Aiden O'Connell this week. Possibly. Maybe the Panthers broke the Raiders. There's some injury updates with the Browns. There's some injury updates. First one, Browns coach Kevin Stefanski and Myles Garrett's said Myles Garrett's foot injury is day today, while Wyatt Teller could be placed on IR with a knee injury. Man, they have so many injuries for that offensive line. And Titans quarterback Chidobe Awuzie suffered a groin injury. They could land him on injured reserve. They might have to rest Myles Garrett at this point. So yeah, Wyatt Taylor suffered a grade 2 MCL sprain and is expected to miss around 4 weeks. And he could land an hour, which would sideline him for a rough expected timeline. Would sideline him for the rough expected timeline for his return. And they have so many injuries on that O-line. Falcons right tackle Kaleb McGary, who was ruled out last night with a knee injury, is believed to have suffered a MCL sprain. Once again, another MCL sprain around the league, source said. He'll have an MRI to confirm the initial diagnosis and verify his timetable. Also, some more updates. More Falcons O-line news. Center Drew Dahlman suffered a high ankle sprain in the loss to the Chiefs as undergoing MRI. He's expected to miss time in IR/designated to return as possible, but the MRI will tell the full story. So, yeah, Falcons, there's so many O-line injuries, man. I think they can be good, it's just the O-line injuries right now I think can hold them back. Chargers QB Justin Herbert, who aggravated his high ankle sprain against the Steelers and exited the game, had x-rays that were negative after the game, sources said, and he'll continue to be monitored this week. I mean, I guess it could have been worse. He entered the game after suffering a high ankle sprain last week. He also has plantar fasciitis in the same right foot. It was kind of dicey having him play this week. There's a possibility he misses week 4 unless they decide to be aggressive again. But they have a bye week on week 5. Almost certainly misses week 4, and he's fully healthy come week 6. Well, not fully healthy, but he's definitely healthier than week 4. but I don't know how long a high ankle sprain takes to fully heal. So I don't know if I ever talked about this in the NFL news. I mentioned Troy Fautanu was injured. Well, impressive rookie right tackle for them, who was placed on IR this week, suffered what is essentially a dislocated kneecap and will have surgery to repair the ligament damage. He's out for the regular season, though could return if Pittsburgh makes the playoffs. I mean, he's been really impressive this year. Just unfortunate that a dislocated kneecap pretty much takes him out for the whole regular season. Could be back for the playoffs, though, if they make it. So, more pass rush helps on the way for the Baltimore Ravens. Yannick Ngakoue, they're bringing him back. The 29-year-old has 69 career NFL sacks. Nice. Can't believe he's only 29. Feels like he's like 30. Like 35. Former Patriots and Eagles DB Jalen Mills is signing with the Jets practice squad. Oh, great. So Sean McVay said wide receiver Cooper Kupp ankle will not be back on Sunday in Chicago, so looks like another week without Cooper Kupp. Hey, they still come back to be the 49ers without him, so I think they'll be good. Sam Laporta, the Lions head coach Dan Campbell, talked about his injury. They said he considers Sam Laporta day-to-day with a sprained ankle. And all these tight ends getting hurt this year, man. It hurts especially in fantasy football. And then the ones that are healthy don't get targeted. Jaguars elevated tight end Josiah DeGuara and cornerback Christian Braswell to their active roster from their practice squad for tonight's game in Buffalo. So 2 players activated on the practice squad because we have 2 Monday Night Football games tonight. Be recapping both those matchups. Let's see if we got any other news. So the Rams hosted wide receiver Jalen Reagor on a visit today. Just save yourself and sign anyone else but this guy. He's gonna post that. He's gonna post this again. I saw this. That's it says Jalen Reagor on the Rams. He sucks. My team's still trying to get this guy. But that's the thing from Mike Garofalo. There's a few things from Rappaport, from Schefter, Pelissero, all those guys. Great reporters giving all these injury updates on that show. Then we got anything from JP Football. If we know, that'll probably be it here. I mean, it's all I'm going to say for this NFL video. A lot of news here with injuries and shit like that. But I'll see you guys later tonight for Monday Night Football. Got a doubleheader tonight, so I'll do 2 recaps. So, yeah, that's all to say for this video. So, leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.